What's going on, everybody out there? Mr. Sandman signing back in real quick. You know, a little late entry, but hey, I'm doing it anyway. You know how I do. I may be late to the party, but I'm always on time. Well, first and foremost, I definitely want to send my condolences to the Fink family. For those out there that don't know, Howard Finkel has passed, and oh man, 2020, man. 2020 has just been an asshole. We lost a lot. We've been losing a lot in this year. Always gonna remember Fink. I'm always gonna miss Fink. You know, he had a voice like no one else. He never forget, and new or and still. Like when it comes to the championship matches, because he would sit there and have that pause. He'd be like, "Ladies and gentlemen, in the result of a disqualification, and still." People like, "Oh, boo!" Like if it was a heel or something that retained the title, people would be like, "Oh, boo, boo, come on." He always made sure he had that pause to build up the suspense. Only he was able to do that. I don't think anybody else was able to do that. And oh man, just damn. We all know that he was, going through, his trials and tribulations when it comes to his health. It sucked. He had weight problems, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he had heart problems too. And he's not with us anymore. And I just want to say, thank you for everything, Fink. For everything. You paved the way. So when it comes to ring announcing and not being an announcer, period. When it comes to anything, nobody can sit there and say they didn't know the Fink. Everybody knew the Fink in some sort of capacity. Everybody knew the Fink. Especially if you was the 80s baby. If you was the 80s baby, you had to know who the Fink was. I remember, oh man, I remember the time when this dude had beef with Harvey Whippleman. That was one of the funniest shits. Oh shit. When Whippleman was sitting there making fun of his suit at WrestleMania 10. And then I think he ripped off his tie, or he ripped off something from his suit. And Whippleman was like, "Hey, what do you think about that?" And Whippleman just shoved him, like, just shoved him, put him on his ass. Everybody, we all marked out. It was a pop. Like, oh shit. Damn, we never seen we never seen Fink get physical. He got a little physical, pushed this dude Whippleman on his ass. Oh shit, okay. You got a little bit of that animal cub blood in you, you know. And then when this dude Adam Bomb came through, I'm like, all right now, come on, Adam Bomb. That would have been crazy if they would have had Adam Bomb just straight destroy Fink. But for those out there that watch WrestleMania 10, Earthquake came with the save. So, that was that. Um but yeah, man. We love you, Fink. This is for you. Rest in peace. You will never be forgotten. You are in the annals of history. Please believe that. Have fun calling those legendary matches in heaven. Because now you're alongside Mean Gene, Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby Heenan. I know you guys is having a hell of a time in heaven calling the matches. Like, who knows? It could be a Macho Man versus Ultimate Warrior match again in heaven. Probably happening right now. They were just waiting for the Fink to be the ring announcer for that match. We love you, Fink. Now, the other reason why I did this video, and getting back to what I said, this being late or whatever, because I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard the news about Vince is basically cleaning house, of course, I was on rant mode. Yo, fuck this dude. Yo, how you gonna sit there and fire people or release people or furlough people, whatever, during the pandemic? This dude ain't shit. Fuck him. I calmed down, did the professional thing, calmed down, and try to look at it in an unbiased type of view or whatever. Like, look at it as a businessman, so to speak. Look at it as, let me take my time. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my knife and fork and really dissect this a little better. Like how you got a nice steak dinner. You're not going to sit there and shove the whole steak in your mouth. You're going to, cut it up a little bit, see if it's juicy enough. See if it's, I don't know. I like my steak well done, or maybe medium well. So by the time it gets to my table, it'll be well done. It's still juicy, not dried out. I don't know how y'all like my steak, but that's how I like my steak. Like, I'll check and see, oh, okay. Dissecting it. Now, this is how it all started. Everybody knows about the whole COVID situation. Of course, we're all suffering from it. And my prayers go out to everybody. Please, if you have to, stay in the house. Please. It's so imperative. We're not trying to have this shit turn into fucking Raccoon City out here. For those out there that don't know what Raccoon City is from Resident Evil. And you could just use your imagination from there. Now, since this has happened, there's a lot of venues being shut down. No merch is selling. And so on and so forth. Like I said from before, UFC shut down, MLB shut down, NBA, everything is done, shut down for right now. Ain't nobody trying to get sick. Everybody walking around like ninjas and doctors and nurses and shit, because they got that scarf around their mouth or whatever it is. Mask. People using scarves, masks, whatever, just to cover their face to prevent from germs. So, next thing, I guess Vince just decides, like, you know what? I'm going to start cutting people. The thing that killed me is that, yeah, he lost money from WrestleMania, which he shouldn't have did in the fucking first place. And I've been said that. He shouldn't have did WrestleMania in the fucking first place. Because he ended up losing even more money during WrestleMania. He ended up losing more money. Instead of him just taking that loss and be like, you know what, it is what it is, because the fuck? What can my shareholders tell me? It's a pandemic. Y'all gonna sit there and shut me out over this? I have no control over this. And Vince ended up losing more money. And only that, put motherfuckers at risk for a garbage ass WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I like the Boneyard match. I'm gonna do a video about the Funhouse match too if I feel like it. Or was it the Funhouse match? Was it the Bray Wyatt shit? Bray Wyatt and John Cena. I might do a video about that too. You know, but at the end of the day, like the matches that was there, even if they was good, it wouldn't even matter because the shit looks crazy. There's no crowd interaction, so that automatically lowers the caliber of the match. All right, so he losing money here, losing money there, lost money from the XFL. XFL is officially bankrupt. They filed for bankruptcy, which wasn't his fault. I didn't see one game from the new XFL. I haven't. I heard that the it was actually pretty decent, the games that came out. But that's neither here nor there. They're done. So Vince is losing money. You know what I'm saying? Did anybody say WWE is in danger? No. Could WWE could have been in danger? Of course. They losing money. But WWE has safety nets. Don't think these motherfuckers ain't stashing paper somewhere. WWE has a lot of paper. Because if that wasn't the case, they wouldn't be sitting here offering a motherfucker like who? Scott Dawson. Scott Dawson from the fucking Revival. Offering motherfuckers like him a fucking 5-year contract for $1 million. And don't get me wrong, I fucks with the Revival. They remind me of the Brainbusters from back in the day. Got that old school style, but made it, more modern. I love the Revival. One of the best tag teams nowadays. But I'm not going to sit there and give one of y'all motherfuckers $1 million for 5 fucking years. Why? $1 million? Knock it off. And y'all motherfuckers wasn't even top tier talent. They were treating y'all like a joke. But anyways, let me not get too, far off topic. So, Vince basically had, I guess like a meeting call or whatever. And, he basically sent out a course, hoping everybody is safe. He's going to have to make a tough decision. And he's going to have to drop not a few people, a lot of people. Backstage and whoever's the wrestler. Or what he would say, superstar. They're not wrestlers, superstars. I don't know how the fuck you're a superstar if you go in the motherfucking airport and you don't recognize 90% of these motherfuckers from the roster. But whatever. And this is a motherfucker he released. Finley, I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to Finley, it is what it is, He's a veteran, yeah. I think they should have kept him, but it is what it is. IRS, first of all, I don't even know why the fuck he was even there in the first place. Like, what was he doing? Like, what input you was getting from IRS? And they fired him on tax day. That wasn't intentional, huh? That was just a coincidence, huh? That was just a coincidence okay. Lance Storm. I ain't gonna lie, Lance Storm deserved that. Because he'd be the one that sit there and constantly bash WWE. But as soon as they opened their checkbook, as soon as they gave him some bread, he shut his ass up and became a director. Shut down the school and everything. Shut down his wrestling school. Now you unemployed. With no wrestling school. Moving on. Billy Kidman, don't know why the fuck he was there. He was a director or whatever. He could have gone the fuck out of here. Like, that's the thing too. You got all these motherfuckers as directors and shit like that, and is nothing happening. These motherfuckers ain't no damn influence of what's going on. All these dudes doing. Let me continue on. Shane Helms, the Hurricane. Another person, why the fuck is he there? Why was he there in the first place? Just to collect a paycheck. Why was he there? What difference is Sugar Shane Helms or Hurricane Helms or Gravy, whatever the fuck you want to call him? What difference did he bring to Raw or SmackDown, even NXT? What difference did he bring? I'll wait. No, I won't. Another person, Sean Daivari, the former manager of the Great Khali. So from him being the manager of the Great Khali, Vince decided, you know what? Let me give him a backstage role. For what? For what? That's the backstage motherfuckers. Now I'm getting to the actual talent or whatever, the superstars. Kurt Angle. And I know he wasn't really active. He was semi-active. Well, matter of fact, I guess you could say he wasn't active because you had fucking bum-ass Baron Corbin retire him. You had bum-ass Baron Corbin retire this dude. Then you sit there and make him a director. Why? You could have this dude Angle as a fucking trainer. Right before his release, Angle was sitting there saying he was depressed. Because all he knows is wrestling. That's all Angle ever knew. You could have had this dude as a fucking trainer. Have him train some of these young dudes. Have him train Nia Jax for Christ's sake. Or fucking, what's this bitch name? Fucking Alexa Bliss. Somebody. He trained Ronda Rousey. And look how much everybody loved that. Trained Rousey for like a week and then let her go about her business. And look what happened with Rousey. One of the biggest stars in the women's division. And she was only there for a year. Outshining all these other whack ass bitches. The fuck? Y'all just gonna let this dude Angle go like that? Y'all are mad garbage, yo. Garbage motherfuckers, man. And I know the only reason why he did that shit, why Vince did that, because he was a TNA guy and TNA used Angle like a beast. He was a machine in TNA. This dude had all the belts. Legitimately. What they have him doing in WWE? You suck. You suck. Cornball shit. The fuck out of here. This dude went to TNA and had classic matches with AJ Styles. Motherfucking Sting. And the list goes on. I think he fought with Christian Cage too, if I'm not mistaken. Samoa Joe. One of the biggest rivalries. Him and Samoa Joe. I think Kurt Angle first match in TNA. Abyss. Decent match. Run Abyss to a decent match. Fuck WWE, yo. You know, just sit there and get rid of this dude like that. Knowing damn well he was going through a depression. And then you're going to sit there and make him even more depressed by firing him during the fucking pandemic. Instead of being like, you know what, you could be a trainer or something. Yeah, motherfuckers like that, motherfuckers like Kurt Angle, you need. Because he still has a wrestling mind. Moving on, man. Rusev. I already told you about Rusev from before. He's a fucking idiot. And that's why he's in the predicament that he's in now. He's a fucking idiot. The fuck out of here. He would have probably been somewhere way before this whole pandemic started, killing it. Or probably, I won't say killing it, probably would have been a solid mid-carder. They ruined Rusev. Big time. And Rusev is a legitimate, what can I call him? Like he just knows the business. He knows how to recreate himself. If one thing doesn't work, something else will. It's like how he was the Bulgarian Brew. That ran his course. What did he do after that? Rusev Day. That worked. Or even before that, he was doing the whole thing with him and Dolph Ziggler with the... Oh, God, that was trash. With the whole rule. I already spoke about that, but Christ, that was so bad. But Rusev Day was like fucking wildfire. He deserved... I ain't gonna lie. Rusev deserved... He should have been left or did something to get fired. Because how they treated him and with that whole stupid-ass fucking... infidelity angle with him and Bobby Lashley was the worst ever for his career. Remember, Lashley sitting there tonguing down his wife, Lana, and he stayed in the ring like, dude, what am I supposed to do now? I guess I'll just stand there and watch this dude make out with my wife. Do I feel sorry for Rusev? I'm sorry, I don't. Moving on. Speaking of motherfuckers I don't feel sorry for, Mike and Maria Kanellis. Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis. I remember when this dude, the Miracle, was a beast in Impact. He went to fucking WWE and became a bitch. How you come from beast to bitch? And then want to sit there and get the 5-year extension, not even telling motherfuckers that Maria's with child. To try to be sneaky or whatever. And y'all both ended up getting fired because both y'all are just dumb. But this is our gimmick. It's a heart. We are in love. I don't know why the fuck they thought that shit was gonna work, but oh my God. Moving on. Gallows and Anderson. The OC. Yo, y'all dudes, I think y'all the biggest idiots in this whole shit. Because y'all had an opportunity to leave. But y'all didn't leave. Y'all decided to take the money and run, right? Didn't this motherfucker say that same shit too? Booker T? Didn't he say that about the revival? Oh, just take the money and run. Now look at these motherfuckers of the revival. And look at y'all. They left. They got their release. And they boogied. While y'all motherfuckers stay there and collect that damn check. And look, y'all ended up getting fired any fucking way. Furlough, whatever. Y'all gone. And if y'all come back, y'all deserve more punishment. Fucking Drake Maverick. They squandered him from Jump Street. You know what I'm saying? And that's just sad. They didn't have none. They had none for Drake Maverick. They just had him all over the place. One minute he's a GM of 205 Live. Next minute he's these dudes' manager. What's these motherfuckers? The AOP manager with the AOPP jokes and whatever. They had nothing for that motherfucker. B. Like, and that's sad because this dude Rockstar Spud was actually decent in Impact. Speaking of Impact, EC3, another one that's gone. Y'all got rid of EC3 without even using him. He got in the beef with Dean Ambrose for 2 matches. Or 3, maybe. Fucking EC3 rolled up Ambrose. The next time Ambrose beat EC3, and that was it. He was done in the main roster. Never got a chance again. Before that, he was in NXT. He barely got used. They used him a little bit here and there. And then what did Vince do? Oh, bring him up. Bring him up to the main roster. Let's bury him. Whatever. Mike Chioda. This dude been with y'all dudes since 89. 89. And y'all just bye. Peace out. We can't afford you no more. Instead of being like, you know what? Let's get rid of other motherfuckers or whatever. Come on. We can't just get rid of Mike Chioda. He ain't do nothing. He been loyal to us ever since 89. We can't do that to him. Or give him a pay cut at least. No. Just get rid of them all together, right? Yeah. And these motherfuckers still want to K for Vince. And like I said, I'm going to get to that. Heath Slater, that was a long time coming. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, that was a long time coming. We all knew that was a long time coming when it came to those motherfuckers. Because what the fuck they was doing was just horrendous. All they kept doing was losing. They get a little shine here, a little shine there. Especially Zack Ryder. Get a little shine there, a little shine there. And it never amounted to anything. They should have been got rid of them. Leo Rush. I think when it came to Leo Rush, they wanted a reason to get rid of him. They wanted to get rid of him for a long time. But they ain't wanted to seem too crazy. They wanted to get rid of him for a long time. Ever since that whole Emma and Oscar situation. Eric Young. Did he even get a chance? No. Him and Sandy got buried as soon as they went to the main roster. For what reason? Who knows? I know. Matter of fact, I know the reason because he was a TNA guy. He was a TNA guy, and when he was in NXT, he was doing his fucking thing with Sanity. He was doing his fucking thing. And what do y'all do? What the fuck do y'all do? Oh, we gotta bury him ASAP. Him and Sanity. You know, they all branch off or whatever. Then after that, you know what I'm saying, they got this dude, Eric Young, chasing the fucking 24/7 title. He was doomed ever since he walked into fucking WWE headquarters. And Epico and Primo. Epico and Primo. The fuck out of here with them motherfuckers, B. I'm surprised they still had a job. But this is what I wanted to say. This is what the fuck I wanted to say. We all know the main reason why he did this shit. It's not because business. No, fuck that. The reason why Vince did this shit is because nobody is hiring right now. Like when it comes to wrestling federations, it's a done deal. So he's like, okay, now I can get rid of him now. He knew damn well he wanted to get rid of 90% of the motherfuckers. He just didn't want to because he didn't want them to go anywhere else. The fuck out of here. WWE has money. Money. Negrito. They have money. They can afford these motherfuckers. The only reason why he did that shit is because they can't go anywhere else. Vince McMahon is very fucking spiteful. Please understand that. I'm telling you, like, he could have afforded them. He could have afforded them for a little while. WWE wasn't even in much danger. They wasn't in much danger.